Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the drama, mystery, and all the wait, did that really happen? Moments from your favorite celebrities. And today, we've got something really spicy to talk about. You've seen the headlines, you've read the whispers floating around online. But now, it's time we talk about it for real, the rumor that Dilraba is afraid of Yang's silence and anger. Sounds intense, right? Two of the most beloved stars in the Chinese entertainment industry. One known for her ethereal beauty and strong on-screen presence. And the other for his charisma, charm, and oh-so enigmatic personality. But what's really going on behind the scenes? Is there tension, misunderstanding, or is it just another case of fans reading way too deep into things? Grab your snacks, settle in, because this one is going to be a roller coaster. So, where did this rumor even start? Let's backtrack a little. Dilraba and Yang have been linked together ever since their sizzling on-screen chemistry in You Are My Glory. From that point on, fans were hooked, not just on the show, but on them. Their real-life interactions, interviews, body language, every little thing became a clue to a bigger story. And honestly, we can't blame the fans. The way they look at each other, the subtle glances, the private smiles, it's the kind of stuff K-drama scripts are made of. But recently, a headline started making rounds online. Dilraba is afraid of Yang's silence and anger. It sent fans spiraling. Some were heartbroken, others were in disbelief, and of course, a few were like, finally, we knew something was off. But let's take a closer look. Was this a mistranslation, a misinterpretation, or was there really a moment that hinted at tension between the two? The power of silence, what fans noticed. Here's the thing, Yang is not exactly the talkative type. He's known to be quite reserved, especially when he's not in character or on stage. During interviews, he tends to be calm, composed, and speaks with intention. That's part of his charm, really, he's mysterious. But fans started noticing a few instances during events and behind-the-scenes clips where Yang seemed particularly quiet. Not just calm, but almost cold. He would sometimes avoid eye contact, give minimal responses, or just seem distant. At first, people brushed it off as him being tired. After all, celebrities work insane schedules. But when the silence continued, especially around Dilraba, people started to question it. And then came the kicker, a moment caught on camera during a private event where Yang appeared to be upset. He wasn't yelling, he wasn't visibly angry, but the tension was real. His expression was tight, his movements stiff. Dilraba, standing just a few feet away, seemed unsure. She was smiling, but it was that awkward kind of smile. The one you wear when you're trying to diffuse a situation without making it worse. That clip went viral. Fans dissected it frame by frame. Some said Yang was just stressed. Others said there was a disagreement behind the scenes. And a few started whispering the theory that would soon take over the fandom. Dilraba is afraid of Yang's silence and anger. But what does afraid really mean here? This is where things get tricky. The word afraid is loaded. It doesn't always mean fear for your safety. Sometimes it means fear of losing someone, or fear of disappointing them, or even fear of not knowing where you stand. In interviews, Dilraba has mentioned that she's someone who values clear communication. She doesn't like guessing how people feel. Silence, for her, is confusing, even anxiety-inducing. So if Yang goes quiet when he's upset, that could absolutely be something that makes her uncomfortable. And let's be real, in any close relationship, whether it's romantic or platonic, silence can be scarier than words. You don't know what the other person is thinking. You're left to fill in the blanks. And if you're someone like Dilraba, who's constantly in the public eye, those blanks can feel even bigger. Let's address the second part of the rumor, Yang's anger. Is it a real thing? Well, there have been whispers over the years that Yang has a bit of a temper. Not in a scary, aggressive way, but more in the I bottle things up and then explode kind of way. Several former co-stars have said he can be intense when he's passionate about something. He holds himself to high standards, and sometimes that pressure leaks out. But has he ever been outright angry at Dilraba? No one really knows. There's never been a confirmed fight, no shouting match caught on audio, no cryptic breakup tweets. Still, fans point to that one interview clip where Dilraba was asked what makes her uncomfortable on set, and she answered, when someone suddenly becomes cold and quiet. It makes me feel like I did something wrong. Coincidence? Maybe, or maybe not. Behind closed doors, are they more than just co-stars? Of course, a lot of this tension only matters if you believe there's something romantic between them. And let's be honest, most fans do. There's been no official confirmation from either party, but their off-screen chemistry is undeniable. They've been spotted leaving events together, photographed at the same places at different times, and even rumored to have worn matching accessories. Remember that time they both had the same phone case? Or when they posted suspiciously similar beach photos from different vacations? Yeah, fans never forget. So if they're a couple behind the scenes, then the rumor about silence and anger becomes even more significant. Relationships are hard, especially when you're famous, constantly scrutinized, and can't even have a normal date without a dozen paparazzi waiting outside. Maybe Yang gets overwhelmed. Maybe Dilraba overthinks. Maybe their way of processing stress clashes sometimes. It's not that different from any real-life couple, except their every move is broadcast to millions. Dilraba's response, subtle but telling. While Dilraba hasn't directly addressed the rumor, she has posted a few things that fans believe are indirect responses. Shortly after the rumors started circulating, she shared a photo on her Weibo with a caption that said, "Silence can be peaceful, but sometimes it's the loudest scream." Whoa, that one sentence sent the internet into a frenzy. Was she talking about Yang? Was she expressing her frustration? Was it just a random quote she liked? No one knows for sure, but the timing felt intentional. And let's be honest, celebrities know exactly what they're doing when they post something cryptic. That wasn't an accident. So, did it really happen? Is Dilraba actually afraid? Here's the thing. We may never know the full truth. Maybe the rumor was blown out of proportion. Maybe fans saw one awkward moment and turned it into a whole saga. Or maybe there's some truth to it, but it's not as dramatic as it sounds. What we do know is that human relationships are complicated. Even the most beautiful, successful, admired people have their moments of fear, doubt, and confusion. Dilraba and Yang are no exception. Whether they're close friends, secret lovers, or just incredibly good at acting, their connection is real. And with real connection comes real emotion, including the uncomfortable kind. Silence can be scary, anger can be scary, but it can also mean someone cares. Someone feels deeply, someone wants to be understood. At the end of the day, the rumor about Dilraba being afraid of Yang's silence and anger isn't just a juicy headline. It's a reminder that our favorite stars are human. 2. They smile on red carpets, look flawless in dramas, and charm us in interviews, but behind it all, they deal with the same emotional roller coasters we do. So whether you're team it's all misunderstood or team something's definitely going on, one thing is clear. The story between Dilraba and Yang isn't over yet. And honestly, we're all just waiting for the next chapter. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more deep dives into your favorite celebrity relationships, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe, and ring that notification bell. We've got more tea, more love stories, and more OMG moments coming your way. Until next time, keep loving, keep dreaming, and remember, sometimes, the silence speaks louder than words.